Hello, viewers. My name is David Nindi, um, and I want to talk to managers today on how to get the best out of a team. Uh, uh, Often, with conflicting priorities, mixed skill sets, and increasing busy workloads, as a manager, sometimes it is hard to know how exactly you can get the best results from your team. And over the years, I've used a few tips which I wish to share in this short video. One is uh, right training and right skill set for a particular job or a particular role you are assigning to a staff. Uh, Sometimes lack of knowledge or lack of content of work or the expectations of work really lead to demotivation because someone really struggles to understand the expectations and the how to deliver on certain parameters. Uh, Secondly, something that has worked for me is autonomy in exchange for accountability. In this era of gig economy, I believe that the most important thing is for staff to be given the right space for them to realize their potential. Micromanaging staff sometimes prevents them from delivering, and sometimes they just appear there to be seen, or they're just there to accomplish the task, but that drive is not uh, there. Uh, at all times, I really encourage team leaders, to avoid completely the aspect of micromanagement, except in areas that HR has advised that those are the right processes for a staff to actually improve. Always try to use the right communication skills or communication styles. Some communication styles really puts off staff completely, especially when it is everything is top down and the staff don't feel that they have space to be heard. So it's always recommended that you have the right communication style that is not very aggressive and not passive, so that the staff needs and your needs are equally taken care of. Develop strong relationships with the staff. It is not always about work. Some issues that affect staff are beyond work. And For the performance to be high, the staff really needs to feel that there is a working environment that is conducive for everyone, where each and everyone's effort is appreciated. Always build strong relationships within the workplace, not only between you and the staff, but also between the staff themselves. It encourages even the cross learnings. What staff A is strong at might not be the same as what staff B is strong at. So by having strong relationships, it will encourage cross learning amongst the team members. Uh, the next thing that I've seen work for me is rewarding and recognizing efforts by the team. It's good to motivate team members from the point of abundance and not scarcity. Sometimes it is not really sustainable to be issuing threats, or the staff are just performing by virtue that they fear going home or be losing their jobs. But look at it in terms of what do they benefit when they achieve the targets. Recognizing achievements sustains high performance, and it inspires the rest of the team to go above and beyond too. Uh, Rewards and recognitions can be monthly, can be quarterly, and also can be annually. Some companies have recognitions at the end of the year, of staffs that have performed better in various parameters. And this really encourages other staff. And you could always hear them saying on the background, this year it is my year and I have to beat you in this. And everyone strives towards being the best. Uh, accept vulnerability uh, and really build trust between you and the team that you are working with. As managers and team leaders, it's always very difficult to accept that we have made a mistake or we have a shortcoming in somewhere, in some aspect. Yeah, we always want to portray that we are super and we don't make mistakes. We are delivering. We are competent enough. We have the right skills. We have the right knowledge, and nobody else can be able to challenge us within the team. The moment we establish that we also make mistakes and we also have failures, the team will always feel like, okay, yeah, so it is not me alone. The learning is a continuous process, and I can also learn and manage my gaps. Trust in its own aspect, trustworthiness um, uh, really lies on uh, uh, a lot of parameters that create trust. And I look at intimacy. Are you able like to listen to go beyond work and listen to the team members' needs? Yeah. Uh, we look at also issues to do with self orientation, whereby for you to establish trustworthiness, then you have to have a lower level of self orientation. It is not all about me, I, and myself. What's the position of others in this? Uh, Credibility is another aspect that creates trust. Uh, are you knowledgeable enough in that area? Do you have the facts at hand? And lastly, we look at the consistency in terms of reliability. Are you able to stick to your word? If you promise a staff that you are going to deliver on A, are you able to keep to that word, or you are going to shift goalposts when it comes to honoring your promise? Uh, Next, something that has also worked for me is performance monitoring and having joint planning and review meetings with the staff. Having one-on-one with staff is very critical in terms of making them feel that you are concerned and you are working together with them in terms of getting a solution out of where they are at. Uh, Clarity of goals. Sometimes we just throw ideas at our team members, but there is no clarity in terms of what we want to achieve, why we want to achieve it, and timelines for which this is supposed to be delivered. We have had cases of managers who just wake up one day and say, we want this to be delivered. In the evening, they come again. Ah, stop that. I want this. In the following morning, why were these two not delivered? Yeah, so that clarity is very important. Um, Exploit the potential. Yeah, and here what I mean is that you need to empower your employees by delegating tasks aligned to their strengths and try to give them a bit more than what they know so that they can achieve uh, uh, the challenge. Yeah, motivate and encourage them to perform to their true potential. Also, spend time developing and overcoming each employee's weakness, as it is important to have a well rounded skill set. Lastly, I've been looking at pondering around uh, mix it up in terms of strength, and this comes from recruitment point of view. And it's very important to establish a team that complements each other's strengths. A team does not function as effectively if it lacks diversity. Different personalities, skill sets, and individual strengths must be considered when assembling and optimizing a team. As this all contribute to the overall success of the company. It is important for each team member to understand their unique role in the group. Yeah, a uh, team dynamics needs to be considered, and for you to achieve more, you need to have different kinds of strengths within the team. And I've seen a number of recruiters also leaning towards recruiting for a particular role when you have like a consistency in other aspects. For instance, when I was joining the second last role that as an in employment, yeah, they wanted particularly as particular skill on people management. Somebody who was strong in people management because was actually lacking from the company. And here I was with that key skill, and I had the opportunity to join the team. Thank you, and I'll pick questions.